Hi, my name is Alana Pons. I'm an economics major and I'm currently a sophomore at Manhattan College. I went on Love El Paso last year as a freshman, and then I led a trip to New Orleans this winter break.
What part of your experience impacted you the most?
I think there was a particular day on my trip to El Paso that impacted my life for the better. We visited Hope Border Institute. It's a shelter that receives migrants from detention centers. I worked in the showering department and I worked in the clothing department. In the clothing department, I helped give clothes to the migrants that really haven't had taken a shower in months, or they haven't had a fresh set of clothes since they crossed. I met one father who had a baby in his hand who didn't have shoes on, and I noticed I didn't have shoes on, so I went and got the child's shoes. When I spoke to the father, he told me that he had held his baby in the desert for 80 miles before he was able to put him down. I think that it was really eye-opening for me to see that that is the reality of so many. It's a very common story as well. A lot of people swim or walk miles and miles. The media's portrayal of these issues, it's very different when you see it in person. There's a lot of miscommunication, I think, with the media, and it's very easy to not be compassionate when you don't see the person in front of you. But it's very important that you understand that these people are humans, just like me and you.
How has your faith spirituality changed since attending the trip?
Throughout my life with my faith, I've always made sort of excuses to why I can't go to church, or why I can't attend this prayer service, or things like that, or why I can't have a strong faith. After meeting people who have been affected by these injustices, who still are able to have such a strong faith, there's no excuse for me to not give the time to God that He deserves. It's very eye-opening to understand that, like, in the most desperate of times, God is the thing that's healing most of these people. A lot of the people on my trip actually weren't religious or didn't have that much of a faith background before the trip, and this didn't really affect them at all. It's more about spirituality in terms of love, in terms of solidarity. It's not so much that you need to have a concrete faith, but anyone's really welcome on these trips, and they'll definitely get a lot out of it. To someone who's thinking about going on a love trip, you should definitely do it. I think that it's important to understand that all the information in the classroom does not suffice. You need to create your own worldview. You need to visit these areas. It's important to diversify your college experience in every way that you can. You're going to have the most opportunities to do that in college. Take risks, and you take the opportunities that you have here.